Welcome back everyone to Yakuza Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. Picking up on, is this chapter 11 or chapter 12? 11. So we're going to flip back to Kasuga now after cornering Kawashiro with Kiryu's team. And I do want to start really hammering this game. I definitely want to be doing chapter 11 and 12 this month.
Gentlemen, be it poison of the soul or the soil, trust that Palekana's fires will purify. Let it cleanse your sins and your refuse. You are all now members of my family.
Ooh, Dwight in there. Ebiner as well.
Time, the leaders of your country will unveil a new energy initiative. Finally, your great nuclear reactors will come to life again, enriching us all. Truly, those fortunate enough to be gathered here will be made prosperous, will be made fat with wealth.
We are in your debt, my generous sage. On behalf of all citizens of Japan, thank you for cleansing our nation. I've spoken to the minister. We're clear to begin reopening the power plants.
My humblest gratitude.
If I may be so bold, you are a ray of silver light that is shone upon our burdened economy. In so many words, a savior.
Let us not forget our silent partner, Ebina-san. We owe this day to you as well. You deserve far more glory than we can offer.
Indeed. You've done a great deal for us, Ebina-san.
You honor me, Chairman. Once my organization is restructured, I look forward to sharing the public eye with you. Till then, I graciously accept your guidance, now and in the future.
Apologies, gentlemen. I fear our time is up. I'm overdue for a ritual with my flock. Farewell.
Good news, Overseer.
What is it?
We secured the girl. She's coming in on the next boat.
And am I supposed to be impressed by this? Had you settled this earlier, I wouldn't have relied on Ebina's help. If ever there comes a day when he uses this against us, it'll be your last, Dwight.
They won't, I swear.
You have all been chosen. Father Bryce has granted you the right of fire. Now, forsake yourself to the flames and save these lowly sinners. Keep going! Their impurities have not been fully purged. They are to be unspoiled, nothing less.
You have made me very proud, my children of Palekana. Even if the world were to collapse into darkness, I'm confident your flames would light the way.
He's a bit of a sick kidney.
You're still awake? You're no good to her exhausted, you know.
Lani!
I'm so sorry, Akane-san. It's all my fault.
Fucking hell. What a sorry sight. Hey. Ah! I don't particularly give a shit if you run out the clock bawling like a child, but remember one thing. Kazuma Kiryu's still out there, and you've let that man down too many times already. He saw something in you. Somehow. Now get up.
You're right. It's time to go.
Start moving then. You've wasted enough time.
Yeah.
Musha. Talk with the Padhe. Okay.
Shit.
Hey. No. Hmm?
Yeah.
Oh. Thank you.
There.
Uh-huh.
Out the door.
Hey, Adachi-san. Is Chichan around?
She was here a while ago.
Shit. You don't think... Could she have bailed on us?
Seriously? Why would she do that now?
This whole time, Eiji's been using her to play us like suckers. Maybe she figured, now that the truth's out, we'd take revenge.
But Chichan tried to warn us, didn't she? When Palekana was on their way, she came clean. She has to know she's still one of us.
Well, think of it this way. If Chichan had given Eiji up just a few minutes earlier, Lani might still be here. Hanawa-san and Wong might still be alive.
I'm sorry, Kasuga, but Tomi's got a point there.
You too, Adachi-san. She must have had a good reason. Chichan wouldn't cut and run. I'm sure she's still around here somewhere. Chichan? Damn it, there's no answer.
Chitose, her name was? I just got a report in. She took off on her own a while ago.
Chichan?
Matter of fact, she swiped one of our pistols on the way out.
Huh?
That takes skill. My men know how to keep them under lock and key.
Yamai, when did Chichan leave? Do you know?
We clocked the piece missing just now. Girl must have left half an hour ago at least.
Wait, what would she want a gun for? Would she be going after Lani on her own?
No way in hell.
That's not what my gut's saying. She's going after them. Eiji and Palekana. She must know where they are.
We can't let her! Chichan will get herself killed!
Let's move, now!
Hey, wait! Hold on a minute. Chichan may know where she's going, but we don't.
Uh-huh.
No, we lose our main healer. That's so problematic for me.
I might be a natural.
Can you not strip me of my healer, please? Oh, not interested.
Got something to say?
Give me. Hey, asshole.
Okay, you asked for it. Looks like
Test how we do without our healer. Stand up.
Oh, come on, bring it. Together now.
Let's go.
Don't get caught. This is gonna hurt.
Damn.
Oh man, that hurt.
All right.
Gotta do something about this.
Nice knowing you.
That's how it's done.
On to the next level.
Rank up. I'm really toying with changing Tomi to another class.
Don't you even dare.
Aloha again, Auntie.
Lani's been kidnapped. Akane-san could have been killed?
Guess word travels fast, huh?
What a fool I was, trusting a bunch of blundering punks. I leave them in your care and it all goes to pot? Lord, help me.
Come on, it's not like that. Wait, let us try to make things right. Chitose, do you remember her? Has she been by here?
Why? She finally get fed up with you dimwits? Actually, I think I did see her go by a little while ago.
Please say you know where she was headed.
What? Do I look like a mind reader? I've no clue, and plenty of times passed since.
Yeah, I get it.
Chitose's going after Eiji. That much we can be sure of. Either for payback or to rescue Lani. Either way, wherever he is, she'll be.
What's that mean for us?
It means if we find Eiji, we're bound to run into Chitose too.
No, shit. Well, we don't have any leads on him either.
Still another way to go. It's something. What do you think, Kasuga?
The Daidoji safe house, maybe? Eiji. He was there the whole time, keeping tabs on our every move. Maybe he left something we could use.
Well, stands to reason. All right, let's give it a shot. The only thing, Lisa are probably still working the scene. We'll just, keep our distance.
Yeah.
I'll be the one to say it. Chichan made this group feel a lot less skeezy. Am I wrong here?
You're not, no. But, it's worse when you call attention to it.
So we're going to go back to Daidoji's safe house. How far away is that on foot? Quite a ways. How do I want to proceed with this? I think I go for here. Then maybe taxi the rest.
Let's take it for a spin.
Let's go get the Adachi chat. Why not? That's the ticket. I'd kind of like to do some Sujimon tomorrow if I can find a nice breaking point today. I don't think the game will be that kind. We'll see. I mean, I theoretically could do it now, but I want to at least start focusing the story.
Oh, hey, payphone. What do you look? See these too often in Japan either.
Well, most everyone's got a cell phone these days, so there's not much demand anymore.
You know, I used to collect telephone cards back in the day, actually. Pop idols on them.
Oh, right, that was a thing. You were big on collecting, Adachi-san?
I was, yeah. Until a coworker swiped one of my rare cards. Got a hole punched in the card from when he used it. That was the last straw.
That was pretty common back then.
That whole debacle punched a hole in my heart, too. Made me stop collecting entirely. Promise me, Kasuga. Promise me you'll never use another man's phone card without consent.
Oh, yeah, sure thing. But when am I ever gonna use one now? We're really opening up.
We got a line.
Damn, we're so close now.
So bond points allow us to use different classes that are... What's the word I'm looking for here? Non-native to Hawaii. I mean, we're almost there, so I'm just going to continue on the cruiser. I forget what it's called.
Huh, that's weird.
What's up, Adachi-san?
According to the map on my phone, the store I wanted to visit was right here. I'm not seeing it, though.
Could have gone out of business.
I thought of that, but I made sure they were still running. Even checked that they were open this time of day.
Maybe your phone's GPS is bugging.
These assholes. They charge more for phones each year and the tech's still this faulty.
I'd been meaning to mention, Adachi-san. Are you holding your phone upside down?
Huh?
Maybe you're the one whose tech is faulty.
Oh, we got Policia.
We were right to bolt from here when we did. The police sure moved fast on this one.
Yeah, I'd say they've already carried out the bodies. Either way, we're not getting any closer.
Ichiban, if they catch wind of you, it's over. No passport, and now no Kiryu-san or Daidoji faction to back you.
Really? Are you quite sure of that?
You guys!
Whoa, who's this? You know him?
Perhaps you don't remember us. We served Hanawais as elite aides. During the attack, we were procuring Akane-san's plane. We had no idea what was coming. We're aware of what happened thanks to the safe house's surveillance camera. Eiji Mitamura was a Palekana operative, it seems.
This seems so... about Hanawa-san and everything.
You needn't say anything. His death wasn't your fault, Kasuga-san. Mitamura played his hand well and outwitted us all. We knew that Hawaii would be unfamiliar territory, yet we came short-staffed. Our focus on Palekana left us vulnerable to certain flanks. This was a miscalculation on the part of our superiors. We'll report it as such.
Well, jeez.
We are fully aware that, if not for you, Akane-san would still be missing or dead. Hanawa died believing in our organization and this mission.
If you say so. But it's not that easy for me to believe I wasn't partly responsible. Hope you get that. That's why I'm still involved here.
Believe me, we know your psych profile. We'd like to offer you our assistance.
What's that mean?
Let's find a better place to speak. Eiji Mitamura is in our sights now. We've much more intelligence than before. I'd like to share our findings with your party. It should prove useful.
What do you have in mind?
Perhaps Kiryu-san's old hotel room would serve? I trust you remember it.
Yup, I remember.
We'll head there first. We
I
should be
remember.
soon traveling together.
I'm gonna swing by the bar, see if there's any drink links I can do.
Polite for a bunch of lizard people.
Hanawa must have raised them right.
Okay, we should go.
Oh, straight into being surrounded. I thought this was a sub-story trigger at first. It's just a bit of wall decoration of like a ninja climbing onto the wall. I thought, like, when I saw that when I went past, I thought that were a sub-story, 100%.
Is it just me? Or is the tea at sushi joints just way hotter?
That's to melt any lingering fats in your mouth and, you know, cleanse your palate. That way, you can better savor your next piece of sushi.
Oh, gotcha! So the heat melts the fat away.
I can't do piping hot drinks myself. Yeah, but ever since I learned about the tea, I just down it in one go, boom, and deal with the pain.
Wait, won't that just burn your tongue? How do you even taste anything?
Good point.
All right.
Nice. Nice new Dondo could take. I want everything on the menu.
Well, I'm starving.
Get the points.
I'm ready to eat. That was great.
Stop. Thank you very much.
I mean, we're a little drunk. We're a little drunk now. So I want to head to the bar as well.
I'll be okay. Give me another shot.
Going to try and squeeze in what we can because I get the feeling we're going to be without Chitose for probably most of the chapter. Which is annoying. Not having my primary healer. You're right there, friend. Oh, there's another one there. A basketball. Kiryu's party has access to a rocket launcher that I'm quite happily sat on. Drink link. We're not quite friendly enough. But we got one for Tomi.
Yo, Ichiban. You got a minute? I wanted to ask something.
Me? Sure. I'm always down.
And not to get too heavy, but it's about Marie again. Yeah, you remember?
Your missus.
After I went to prison, she pretty much vanished from the earth. Figured she never wanted me to look for her. And I'm fine with that, if she's happy somewhere. So I got in touch with some old friends we had, ones I haven't seen since. I asked if any of them had heard from her, know how she's doing.
Holy shit, did you find anything out? Is she okay?
Long story short, yeah, probably. I don't know 100% yet.
Gotta say, you don't look too happy. Isn't this exactly what you'd hope for?
Yeah, I guess so. It's just, I had no clue until now. I couldn't even assume she was still alive.
So why don't you seem more relieved?
Marie's friend told me that while I was locked up, she nosedived bad. She'd already quit her job for the baby, but then she lost touch with everyone else in her life. She might have left Hawaii entirely at that point, according to them.
Really? Well, that could be why you didn't find anything when you first looked.
Yeah, but recently someone saw her on a beach here in the city. She's back in the old neighborhood. Apparently, she looks all right from a distance.
Well, what are you gonna do? Tell me.
Marie may be back on her feet, but for all I know, She only got there by burying the past. In that case, she could very well want me to stay forgotten.
But, no way. She wouldn't think that.
And there's... You know, what have I done besides lick Yamai's boots since I got out again? If I saw Marie today, what would she think of me? Meanwhile, she could be with a new guy. Hell, she could have a new family by now.
Tommy.
I'm sorry, you didn't sign up for this, did I? What am I supposed to do?
In your imagination, Marie would really never want to think about you again?
Yeah. I mean, why would she? Look, forget it. I shouldn't have brought this shit up. Just, tell me one thing, honestly. What would you do in my place? You're me. Would you really go look her up?
There is no right answer here. You can't know anything for sure.
I mean, that's true, but it sucks shit.
Think of it like this. In 10 or 20 years from now, what would you regret most? It is possible that seeing you will only bring back bad memories. But the thing is... Nothing will ever be certain until you see it with your own eyes. Understand?
Actually, quite good advice.
You're worrying, well, what if she doesn't want to see you? Well, what if she's in trouble and needs help?
I don't know.
If you really can't do it yourself, I can go check up on her for you. Promise, don't let this opportunity pass you by. It'll keep haunting you forever if you do.
Ichiban, man...
Sorry if I was out of line there.
Out of line? No, I needed you more than I realized. Thank you. You really helped me.
Cool.
You're right. All I know is that Marie, or someone who looks like her, is in town. Unless I see for myself, everything else is my mind running wild on me.
I hope she's doing well.
So do I. Even if that means she's got no room in her life for me. You know, if I can be sure that she's happy, I'll be okay.
You're a hell of a guy, Tommy.
Is it me, or do you sound sad now?
Well, this might undermine my advice, but the truth is, I'm in the lurch too. I proposed to this girl a while back, and she still hasn't given me an answer.
Whoa, you're down worse than I am, and I've been listening to you?
I was afraid you'd say that.
Shit. You need advice from me?
Let me think. Tommy, find Marie first, and then we'll get to my problems.
All right, but... Man, talk about ending on a sour note.
Yeah, that's why you end chats like this with drinks, not words.
Well said.
Nice. I should have been paying more attention to drink links as I was going on in the game. Nice.
Welcome.
Hello!
Take your time.
Hello.
Hi. Oh.
Excuse me, my son.
Thanks.
Dragon boots.
Okay. Aloha.
I'm not going to order
Thank
again.
you.
I can see I've got one more for drink link for Toby, but I'm going to leave it there.
One too many. Maybe.
I'm quite happy with leaving it there and pressing on.
What are you looking at?
Because I kind of want, if I can get to a good stopping point.
What are you looking at?
This is it. That came out well.
Might as well grab anything nearby that I can.
Hey!
Hello. Aloha.
Can't pronounce your name, friend. Anu here. So back to Kiryu's hotel room first.
Oh, hi.
It's not a show, shithead. What are you looking at?
You know what? I'm gonna batter you for the
Gonna cry for my The battle is on.
for the lulz.
Ass kicking time. Oh. Take your best shot. Open wide. Brace yourself.
Ready as I'll ever be. Here I come. Alright, she's for the breeze today, eh? Oh, yeah.
Feeling good.
Give it your best shot.
Going in. You wanna go? Let's get it done. Open wide.
Oh, we just straight up murdered him.
Look at me go.
Straight up murdered him.
Come get some then.
Super Suji gift. Show me you care.
There you go. Will this persuade you?
For me?
Good. Come on, you're coming with me, boyo.
Alright, I'm in.
Nice. Got a US rank Suji. Go on as well. Why not? Conversation round the corner. Let's go get it. Oh wait, no, that's a sub story. I'm not starting any sub stories today. No. 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 Nice first aid kit.
We've been waiting for you. Come in.
I'm curious. When Kiryu-san got here, were you the ones who booked the room?
Yes, we arranged it. We were aware of Kiryu-san's condition, but once again underestimated the dangers he would face. Initially, Akane-san's procurement was our sole and simple objective.
But in that case, your mission would be accomplished by now. Akane-san's at Yamai's place as we speak. You could just grab her.
Indeed. Why don't you have a seat? This may take some time to explain. To put it briefly, Daidoji's plans now extend beyond Akane-san herself. Palekana's actions have illuminated certain aspects of the mission which were otherwise obscured. That is, Akane-san's charge, the girl Lani, is Palekana's true target.
So Daidoji faction, Yamai's gang, it's all the same story.
Excuse me?
Yamai was chasing Akane-san without any idea why, just like you. All over Hawaii, people were hunting Akane-san just because they knew someone else was too. Everyone, desperate for a little more pull underground or a one-up on their enemies.
I understand. From your perspective, we may seem all too similar. Except, we have always known why Akane-san was sought after by Palekana. It was no mere spurious chase.
What's it all about then?
This information is not to be uttered outside of this room. Palekana has negotiated a backroom deal with our government.
Oh, have they now? And so, you can do better than that?
Nuclear power is returning, and as for radioactive waste involved, Palekana has offered to dispose of it.
What?
We've been told Nele Island, their nerve center, possesses the facilities to see it buried. Palekana was able to coordinate this arrangement thanks to one man, Ebina, of the Seryu clan.
Ebina? Seriously?
Waste is the ultimate quandary for any nuclear society. Reactors can pose more harm than good because of it. Considering that, Ebina and Palekana represented a true godsend. The men at the top couldn't be happier, of course. They could restart the generators, construct new plants, even export them to smaller nations for massive profit. However, the Daidoji faction knows when something is too good to be true. We are certain there's some sort of pitfall lying in wait here.
Okay, a pitfall? What do you mean?
We're not sure. The only people who would know for certain are the ones who offered the deal. To understand Palekana's true intentions, superficial negotiations will not suffice. We have to dissect them. And the only way to manage that is with the proper bait.
So they're just bait to you? Akane-san and Lani?
Yes. The Daidoji faction has seen fit to share that with us under the circumstances. Hanawa's death was unusually blindsiding.
So give it to us straight. You're Daidoji guys. You're like actual evil masterminds.
We are a shadow power in Japan. That said, the shadows aren't what they once were.
So why come to Hawaii and play proxy war with Palekana? It can't just be as simple as stopping a bad deal.
You misunderstand us entirely. Our interests lie solely in the prosperity of Japan. We simply place our focus on long-term planning rather than short-term profit. Palekana's waste disposal is unlikely as secure as they claim, nor worth what they'd siphon from our taxes. When the future comes, what sort of country will our children inherit? That's the question every patriot must answer honestly.
Huh. Spoken like a true man in black.
I've got a question. Assuming we get Lani back, what would be your next move?
Just as before, we would escort her out of Palekana's reach. We still have our aircraft prepared.
Okay. In that case, let's say that right now, our goals are the same. Keeping Akane-san and Lani from Palekana's hands.
Certainly. Only one impediment. The man who betrayed us for the enemy.
Yeah, Eiji. You said before, you found out more about him?
Eiji Mitamura. Surprisingly, that's actually his real name. Started out as a political reporter for the Toto Post.
Eiji worked at a paper?
Indeed. Until his abrupt termination 5 years ago. After he was found guilty for vehicular assault.
Some kind of hit and run?
Seemingly. However, Mitamura insisted he was framed by Yakuza in his testimony. He specifically named the Arakawa family, saying they were colluding with the police commissioner.
What?
Apparently, he'd been on their case for some time, picking up evidence of corruption. Mitamura was good enough at his job to be considered a threat. And so, he had to be silenced. So, after another long, exhausting day on the beat, our reporter was driving home when... Suddenly, a pedestrian steps in front of his car.
And Eiji says it was the Arakawa family setting him up.
No real proof, of course. Then the car's EDR footage was examined in court. The victim was moving erratically. Even so, there's still nothing conclusive there. And when the victim denied any connection to Arakawa, it was the final nail. Fortunately, with only minor injuries sustained, it was ruled a fairly slight driver's error. He got off with a fine of a few 100,000 yen. However, his public reputation was another matter.
Supposing the Arakawas really were behind the accident. Regardless of the verdict, they got what they were after the moment it happened. You said Eiji had no proof. Why do I feel like you know there's more to it?
Even if the Arakawa family planned the incident, Masumi Arakawa's involvement is doubtful at best. No single reporter, however much noise they're making, would draw the Patriarch's attention. That said, Joe Sawashiro is another matter entirely. We would have to admit, this seems quite like his handiwork.
Well, if it's really true, then Eiji and I have way more in common than I'd have thought. Mafia, Yakuza, whatever. We both had our lives fucked by these people.
All right, so where does Eiji go from there?
After being let go from the post, he decided to take up a new cause. A non-profit organization, Bleach Japan.
Eiji? No way. He threw in with those bastards?
The Arakawa family had cost him everything. Yakuza abolitionists like Bleach Japan must have seemed quite noble. Hardly difficult to see why he turned to them. Mitamura flourished within their network. Ryo Aoki quickly took notice of him, gave him leadership over the entire Tokyo metropolis.
Wasn't Kume the head of the Yokohama branch? That's some trick of fate, huh, Kasuga?
Yeah. One thing, though. So if Eichan hates Yakuza as much as he seems to, why would he work with Ebina? Does he actually buy into the whole second dissolution story?
That's about the only reason that makes sense, given what we're hearing. A guy's so desperate for payback on the Yakuza. He'll help another Yakuza take them down.
Hold on, you really think so? Eiji's a true believer in the dissolution. Okay, maybe, but the things he's done? Helping the Mafia kidnap a little girl? I can't imagine crossing those lines for revenge.
Well, maybe you're less alike than you think.
Eichan will just have to give us answers himself.
All right, on. So what's next? Ebina recruits Eiji, who takes Chitose's channel over?
Once a reporter, always a reporter? Or a gossipy VTuber in this case.
And now, the channel's practically Ebina's mouthpiece.
Mitamura is likewise Ebina's proxy in Hawaii. Palekana's support strengthens him considerably. Lani is the key here. Without her, we fail. Kiryu-san's legacy, Hanawa's sacrifice, all will amount to nothing.
Yeah, no shit, but we're still dead in the water over here.
Ah! Chichan sent me a text!
Whoa, what'd she say?
It's just a picture. Looks like some kind of bar? She just took it. Think Chichan wants us to meet her there?
Could that be where Eiji's holed up?
Tell me, any chance you know this place? Please say you do.
Oh yeah, don't worry, I got this.
Shit, yeah!
Kasuga-san, do you believe Lani's there as well?
Better get there fast. Find out.
Thanks, guys!
Thanks!
Hanawa-san, I hope your faith in them proves wise.
Ichiban.
Hold on.
Barracuda territory, of course it is. Where? That's fine. We're gonna we'll finish up. I want to see what this is because it's a continuation. But we'll hit up Club Guilty probably tomorrow. I like that plan. Can you, like, make your mind where you want to be? Please. Just while I'm walking.
I've been seeing more folks on their laptops and cafes doing work and stuff. That's pretty common in Japan, too.
I mean, I guess we're in an age when you don't have to settle on doing your work in only one place.
What are you looking at?
I don't like the idea of someone
Oh, you mean for security reasons? I respect that.
Exactly. Heck, I even change up all my passwords. These hackers got nothing on me.
You asking for Do you even remember them all?
Nope. Honestly, I've been pretty forgetful lately. So, I just end up brute forcing my way in by trying every single combination I can think of.
Well, that doesn't sound very secure. We're really opening up.
Nice. Cling. I want to see what this is, and then we'll press on.
Yes.
Oh, yes. I sort of remember that. We have got shit we can do. Grab this, and then we'll call it for the day. Seems a good place to leave it. Modified liquid nitrogen sprue.
This is it.
Grab that.
That came out well.
Oh, man.
What's wrong? Got a cold?
No. I felt my heart stop for a second, though. But you know, I hope the girls I left back in Japan miss me if I actually do kick the bucket. Just thinking of them in mourning makes my heart ache.
I am seriously impressed by how melodramatic you can get just from one sneeze.
You flatter me.
All right.
As we get a
I
line.
feel like I've gotten to know them well.
Let's clout these guys to finish up.
The battle is on. Ass kicking time. Brace yourself.
Let's go.
Grab a little bit of money.
Let's do it. Another one in the bag.
While you still...
Go on then.
What the hell?
Show them you care.
There you go.
Take this. A peace offering.
Are you sure?
Perfection.
Not like your style. Count me in.
Nice. Nice. We'll leave it here today. And then we'll head to Club Guilty tomorrow is the plan. So, ta for now. Have a cracking day. Ta-ra.